I used the books model for this office space. I wanted to make sure that I could look back on definitions and have a clear-cut explanation for the different concepts within an experience. The different spaces within this experience are the two offices located on each end, and in between there is a workout area if you wanted to kind of just like let loose and just kind of hang out elsewhere. And then there is a split conference room. There is the part where you would actually be having a meeting with a TV and a table and chairs. And then there is a space on the other side for cooking food or just sitting down on a couch and relaxing. And then there's a bathroom in the back part of this office where there's a shower, a sink, and a toilet. And those are all the components of this office. First off, I want to start talking about the basics of space and place within this office. The spatial definition of this office are the 4 surrounding walls, and those mark the boundaries. There is partial enclosure for this office. There are walls only on 3 sides of any space within this office, so nothing is fully enclosed. The size of this office is 50 by 60 feet. The form is a short rectangular space, and space relationships, like figure 4.25b in the book, there is access from the main path, but you can also be separated. The spatial texture of this office is smooth. There's a lot of concrete and metal and wood, but none of them are rough necessarily. And then the place, the function of this office is to be able to work on design and have clients as well as a coworker come and communicate about designing. And the circulation system and traffic flow are the arrows within this slide. The only entrance for this office is that blue dot. And so there are a lot of different places to go going through that main dotted line. That's the main walkway. And so there are also 2 landmarks within this office. There is a circled copper rectangle shape, and that's right by the doorway. That would be the main meeting spot to meet up with the client. And then the other landmark is the black rectangle towards the back of this office, and that's where you would kind of direct someone if they needed to find the bathroom or the back main office. Next, we are going to talk about concept development. And for the mission of this office, or the mission of this project, was to design a reasonably sized office for no more than 5 personas with a space to gather with a bathroom. And the vision for this project was to create a space where personas would feel inspired by industrial design and have the freedom to express ideas and creativity. It was created for clients to feel welcome and invited. The vision is important because we don't want anyone to feel intimidated by design, but rather have people encourage new ways of design through great communication with one another. The theme of this office space is design and inspire. The design style is industrial with a modern twist to it. Pinterest gave the designer a lot of inspiration for different types of furniture throughout this office space. The design strategy, the materials throughout this office space are copper, black and gray concrete, metal, glass, and wood. Those are just the main materials, but their furniture within the office space are chairs, tables, desks, a TV, a reception desk, etc. The colors throughout this office space are copper, black, and gray with pops of green from the plants and blue from the yoga mats. And then the flooring throughout this office space is concrete, and the lighting is mostly natural. There are light bulbs in the bathroom, but otherwise there's a lot of natural light coming from all the windows surrounding it. Next, we talk about human-centered design. The approach is where that yellow dot is located. That is where you would park. Out there to the left would be a parking lot. And then the overall arrival would be between that yellow dot and that top blue dot. And then the blue dot would be where you would wait. There are 3 chairs there for people to wait for meetings. And then moving to your destination would be that arrow moving towards the conference room with the top green dot. And then engaging in the target activity would be where that top green dot is. That is the conference room. And then the pink dot is where you would be sitting if you were going to have a meeting in there, facing the TV screen on the right side. The side trips of this office are the dotted lines with the black dots. The top black dot on the right is the bathroom, and then the bottom black dot is the weight room. And for your departing, that is the 2 black lines going out towards the entrance. And then the final departure again is by that blue dot in the top left corner. Next, we want to talk about response to space and the people in the building. And so the occasion that would be happening within this office space is meeting and designing if you're a staff. And then the players of this office are the clients, coworkers, and such, and the receptionist. And then it's more of a business casual if you're just there for a normal business day, but if you're having a meeting, you want to be professional, and it'll be more formal. For the resources within this office, it is open for staff at all times, but only open for clients for scheduled meetings, and then visitors that would also be scheduled during business hours. The surroundings, if you were to be in the conference room, would be where that black dot is located, and you could easily see the workout room and the main office, which have those 2 blue dots in the bottom right. And then you would hear a lot of sound throughout the office just because there really isn't a lot of walls to block sound. And then as far as people in the building, that would include where the yellow dots are and the blue dot. The top yellow dot would have the receptionist, and then the 2 bottom yellow dots would be where the workers would be in their offices, and then the black dot would be where everyone would be meeting for a meeting. And then to finish off, there are a few more views within this office space.